D, which player are you expecting a big night and performance from?
I'm expecting it from Victor Wembanyama. This
Mm,
dude
mm.
has that competitiveness that's kind of Kobe-esque, where you take these exhibitions and things that seem meaningless, and he goes out there and he wants to be dominant at all times. Like, he also understands what fan service means. He introduced the thing with the drum with the Spurs fans at the end of the game. Like, he knows the importance of having fans being bought in. The same dude who goes out and plays chess with random people, and he's going to treat this All-Star game, I think, similar to the way that Kobe used to, in that he is going to raise the level of competitiveness. He's going to say, hey, KD, you want to talk about the international players? I'm going to go at you. I'm going to go at the young stars. I'm going to go at the Anthony Edwards. And I think Victor Wembanyama is not only just going to be a guy who's going to strive for MVP, he's going to be a guy who strives to make this the most competitive version of the All-Star game we've seen.
D, then can I counter this question or ask a follow-up? Which American will see that and say, no, 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 not so fast, not on my turf? Who do you see coming that from the American side?
Look, if Kevin Durant laid the gauntlet down a couple days ago, he said, you're going to talk about us not playing, talk about the international players. I think he's going to be the one that's going to say, look, let me bring it to them too and show that we can be competitive as well.
Okay. All right, let's talk.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today, we're talking about the NBA All-Star Game, the event that everyone loves to hate. The event that players avoid, fans mock, and the league keeps tweaking in desperate attempts to make it watchable. But sitting on an ESPN set, David Dennis Jr. just made a declaration that should give every basketball fan a sliver of hope: Victor Wembanyama is our last chance. He is the one player who might actually care enough to save the All-Star Game from itself. Let's set the scene. The panel is discussing the new USA vs. World format, the round-robin tournament, the desperate attempts to manufacture competition. And then the question comes, which player are you expecting a big night from? David Dennis Jr. doesn't hesitate. I'm expecting it from Victor Wembanyama. This dude has that competitiveness that's kind of Kobe-esque, where you take these exhibitions and things that seem meaningless, and he goes out there and he wants to be dominant at all times. Think about that. He's comparing a 21-year-old rookie to Kobe Bryant, not in skill, but in mentality. The willingness to treat every moment on the court as sacred. The refusal to coast. The understanding that fans paid good money to see greatness, and it's his job to deliver it. David goes deeper. He also understands what fan service means. He brings up Wemby's post-game ritual with the Spurs fans, the drum, the engagement. He mentions Wemby playing chess with random people. This is a guy who gets it. He understands that being a superstar isn't just about stats, it's about connection. It's about making people feel like they're part of something special. And then David drops the ultimate challenge: he's going to treat this All-Star Game similar to the way that Kobe used to. He's going to raise the level of competitiveness. He's going to say, hey KD, you want to talk about the international players? I'm going to go at you. I'm going to go at the young stars. I'm going to go at Anthony Edwards. This is the moment. Kevin Durant spent the week questioning whether the international players care about the All-Star Game, calling out Luka and Jokic for their lack of effort. And Wemby, the ultimate international player, the face of the world team, is apparently taking that personally. He's not going to just show up. He's going to prove something. The panel immediately picks up on this. The follow-up question is perfect: which American will see that and say, not so fast? Not on my turf. The answer: Kevin Durant. He laid the gauntlet down. Now he has to back it up. If Wemby comes out with Kobe-level intensity, and KD matches it, we might actually have a real basketball game on our hands. But let's step back and look at the bigger picture. This segment also includes the news of Chris Paul's retirement. After 21 seasons, 12 All-Star nods, 11 All-NBA selections, and a resume that puts him in the top 5 point guard conversation of all time, CP3 is done. And David Dennis Jr. gives him the perfect tribute: one of the great point guards of all time, a relentless winner, even if it's a nuisance to other players. He highlights the quirks, the shirt-tucking technicals, the constant chatter, the annoying perfectionism. But he also highlights the legacy: Everywhere he went, he raised the ceiling for that team to a championship level. New Orleans, Louisiana Clippers, Houston, Oklahoma City, Phoenix, every stop, the team got better. That's not a coincidence. That's greatness. And then, the what-ifs. The trade to the Lakers that got vetoed. The injuries in 2016. The 3-1 blown lead in 2015. The hamstring against the Warriors. So many moments where a ring was inches away. And yet, as David says, even in spite of that, he is one of the greatest point guards we have ever seen. That's the definition of a Hall of Fame career, undeniable excellence, even without the ultimate prize. The panel also touches on the Lakers' second-half prospects. David swipes left hard, the Cavaliers. Surge with James Harden, love it, and the Hornets' surprising turnaround. Perk is all in on Buzz City. But the through line is clear, the second half of the NBA season is about to get real. The play-in tournament has changed the math. Every game matters. And for the first time in years, the All-Star game might actually matter too, because Victor Wembanyama refuses to let it be a joke. What do you think? Is Wemby the only player in the league with the mentality to save the All-Star game? Will KD accept the challenge and go head-to-head with him? And how do you rank Chris Paul among the all-time great point guards, with or without a ring? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love the idea of a rookie restoring honor to an exhibition game, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.